Hey everybody, Unstable Gamer here, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about Marvel Snap and its newest season, Days of Future Past, and its newest card, Nimrod. Is the past still worth it, and is Nimrod good? What kind of decks does he work in? Let's go ahead and talk about that. But first, before we do, if you're just now finding this channel and you want to stay up to date with the latest in mobile gaming, consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss out. All right, and welcome back. Let's go ahead and just jump into this. So I didn't cover Quantum Realm last month. I missed that, but we did cover, we do have Days of Future Past. Now, if we take a look at this, anything in blue is a gain, anything in red is a loss. So if we take a look between Savage Land and Quantum Realm, we gained a card variant for the free-to-play player, but we lost a title, which I think is okay. I think I'd much rather have that card variant over a title. Everything else remains the same, and if you take a look at Days of Future Past, they've kept that flat season over season. I think they found a good rhythm here. I think they found a good balance. I like the way that the rewards are distributed, so it's very, very cool. And the free-to-play player still has the ranking ladder and the rewards through that to get some card backs and some stuff there and some titles and stuff. So it's still very cool to be able to go that route as well if you don't invest in the game. It's $10. You can pay $14.99 to get some additional levels, but if you play this game on a regular basis, you can go ahead and complete all 50 levels pretty easy, and then even a little bit more to get some additional rewards there. But taking a look at this, we get Nimrod, which is a pretty unique card. I do like it. Cool variant for Wolverine, Sentinel, and obviously Nimrod himself, and some card backs and some avatars. So we're going to go ahead, jump into the game. Going to take a look at Nimrod. And with this card here, when this is destroyed, add a copy to each other location. Now, I've been playing around with this a little bit. He is a 5-cost card, so there's very little that you can really do with him. But I've, like I said, been playing around a little bit with him. I've got some footage of some games that you can go ahead and see using the deck that I'm going to show you right now if you want to kind of see what I'm trying to do with this deck. But you can't use him with MODOK. MODOK, obviously, destroys all the cards in your hand. You have to actually play Nimrod. So on those locations where it destroys cards or has a 25% chance to destroy cards, things like that, he's good to play there. So if we go ahead and take a look at this deck, this is what I have. Now, I am going to tweak this a little bit. Like I said, he's a 5-cost card with 5 power, so he can get overpowered even when you duplicate him. So I'm looking at ways to power him up a little bit. But the overall theme of my deck here, what I'm trying to do is I want to bring Nimrod out using Wave on turn 4. And then what I'll do is I'll Carnage and Venom him so that I can get duplicates of him. And then hopefully protect one of the lanes with armor. If I can't, then armor isn't down, but I use Destroyer, and Destroyer just throws Nimrod absolutely everywhere. Now, one thing I might do is throw Wolverine in here, because with Destroyer, Wolverine works very well, because instead of going back into your hand like Sabretooth, he goes ahead and jumps somewhere else on the board. So I think that's worthwhile. Venom, I try and beef him up using Hood and Bucky Barnes, and some of the higher cost cards, just trying to get him powered up a little bit there. But there's some opportunity here for Nimrod to go ahead and get him beefed up in power if you can get him out a little bit early. If not, then you've got just really a couple choices. You put him out on turn 5, then you can use Destroyer if you want on turn 6, or you can go ahead and use Deathlock and Venom. There's a bunch of other things that you can do with him as well, or just use him as a 5/5 card as just an addition to your deck. This deck here, I'm having a lot of fun. I recently played a battle, and you're going to see it when in the upcoming games that you see after this video, but where it was just Destroyer and a bunch of Nimrods on the screen. So pretty fun. I enjoy it. Overall, I think the deck is fun. Again, I want to tweak it. The season, I think, is fun as well. I think the devs have kind of really found a good balance, like I said, as they've been tweaking the seasons since they launched this game, and even taking a look at pre-launch seasons. I think they found a really great balance here and a really good value for your money if, again, you invest in games. So there you go, everybody. That is what I had for you. Nimrod's a lot of fun. This is the deck that I'm using. Go ahead and watch some games and see how I play. And if you have any suggestions, or if you have Nimrod, what's your favorite deck to use Nimrod in? All right, everybody, that's what I had for you. As always, I want to thank you all for taking the time to watch the video. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button and share your thoughts and questions in the comment section below. I hope you enjoy the games. Take care, everybody, and we'll talk to you next time.
forever! Wakanda forever!